My story was just going from state to state, working in restaurants, just kind of lost ever since I was a teenager. Just trying to fill a hole inside of me. I used drugs and alcohol. And
for a long time, I wasn't a follower of Jesus. I was just trying to do things on my own, but every time I tried to do things on my own, they never worked out.
Dropped out of school. For 21 years, I battled with addiction, with drugs and alcohol. Never could hold a job, and I attempted suicide twice.
Actually, 20 years old, I started my addiction of narcotics.
I was not in relationship with God. I knew of God, but I was actually blatantly running from him. I had actually made a vow that I wasn't going to give my life to Jesus.
My life was coming to an end. My heart would be beating weirdly. I couldn't breathe properly. I was just drinking so much.
I left my apartment, I left my job downtown, I didn't tell anyone, and I just walked. And I walked for 3 days into the Cascade Mountains. And I was looking for a place that I could throw myself off and I would die.
So I got scared and I packed up a bag one night and I just walked to the mission. I knew that I could stay there. They offered food, shower, but I didn't really know much more than that. So I showed up at the mission, just kind of at the end of my rope.
I heard Jesus say, "Keep walking." And at that point, I was just so dead inside. I had just reached the end of myself to the point where I don't know why I listened to that voice, but I kept walking.
Started sitting in on class where this tremendous teacher in my life, Kevin, who's also like a father figure of mine, started teaching me about Jesus.
Parked my car, I looked up, I saw the cross of the mission. So I went in there and walked right in, talked to people there, and they've been so awesome and loving and warm and kind to me.
I walked through downtown Flagstaff and I ended up right under that white cross.
So I just ended up coming to Flagstaff, and I didn't know anything about the Sunshine Rescue Mission.
And eventually I got invited to join his discipleship program and started living at the Sunshine Rescue Mission, doing chores, helping out around the mission, and kind of intensifying my pursuit of Jesus in my life.
I feel like the Sunshine Rescue Mission has brought me closer to the Lord.
The guilt and the shame, I was free. I felt good for the first time in my life.
I finally found peace in my life, and I felt that all I want to do is just serve the Lord day and night.
I grabbed a Bible off the shelf and I just couldn't help but read every waking moment that I wasn't doing anything.
I have a dream of one day becoming a counselor that can talk to young men who maybe didn't have the greatest family life or struggled with drugs and alcohol like I did. You know, I went through almost 2 decades of just knowing, I don't care what happens, I wish I was dead.
And I think he helped me get out of that crisis I was in, man, out of that addiction. I think he released me from that.
Without the Sunshine Rescue Mission, I don't know where I would be at today.
No one was really there to help me, and we're all just people and we all need love. So that's what God's showing me right now, is how to love other people.